You know, I say it every time, but high-res somehow makes every update way better than the last. This update is pretty loaded. We're getting new skins, a new box, a new map, more balancing, and of course, a new character. I normally go over the cosmetics first, so we'll start there. Let's talk about the epic skin that's going to be available for direct purchase. It's Invader Pit. This comes with a head, body, weapon, and voice pack. The teaser image for the skin has a very classic alien style to it, if you remember, and this skin reflects that perfectly. It really looks like some 80s movie alien. They did tease that this would be adorable, and in a way it kinda is. He has the big black eyes that could be looked at as cute or creepy. That's on you though. I love it personally. Pip is one of my favorite characters to take into a game and mess around with. I grab the Catalyst legendary and just start raining damage on people. So I'll definitely buy this skin the second I can. I mean, look at that reload animation. That looks really cool. I love when they add new animations with skins.
Let's make this interesting. Are you an alien too? Cause that butt is out of this world! No one wants to explore Uranus, so stop asking.
Next up, we have a new box. This one is called Overgrown. It has 9 new weapons. They're only recolors, but they still look really cool. It also has the new Grover skin in it. This is a pretty out there skin, I'm not gonna lie. Grover definitely looks like he's been hitting the fungi for a while. This skin is an epic, so it comes with a head, body, weapon, and a voice pack. I don't know how many crystals this box is a pop, but when the PTS goes up, I'll look and put it in the description and the comments below. I'll also have the patch notes linked down there too, of course. I also want to add that they did give Grover a new default axe. It looks like this, and I think it's a really great improvement. It looks way better. If you did like the old one, then don't worry, you'll keep it as a weapon skin if you own Grover. If you don't own Grover, when the update goes live, then it'll be a weapon skin available for purchase, like how the Cassie stuff was. They also added a lot of sprays. They added like 50 of them. Here they are if you want to take a look. That's it for the cosmetics, so let's go over the balance real quick. There isn't a lot really. Barrack is up first. His barricade will now start its cooldown when expired or destroyed. It no longer will when placed. Now, when I first heard this, I was like, what? No way. It's the lowest HP barrier in the game. Why nerf it in any way? I thought about it a bit, and they're probably doing this because when paired with another front line with another barrier, like Makoa for example, it can be a bit overwhelming. But then again, Wrecker is a thing, and this hurts Barrack's solo tanking capabilities, so we'll see how it plays out. This might have been a mistake. Buck is getting a boost in damage from 550 to 570. His pick rate is kind of low, so they wanted to give him a bit of a boost so people will pick him a little bit more. Cassie is getting a bug fix. Her ult isn't applying the highest form of CC immunity, the kind that protects you from pip ults and stuff like that, so they're making it so her ult will have that because it's supposed to. Now Maeve! I get so excited when I hear them say her name during balance segments. I'm disappointed again though. They're giving her 100 more health, which is nice, but it won't really do a lot. They called her big nerfs a back alley beating, but they only want to bring her up a little bit every update. I don't get the logic there. It feels like it'll be a while until Maeve is in a really good place. Every other flank outdoes Maeve, except maybe Skye. Maeve preys on low skill games, or really uncoordinated games where Maeve can go ahead and catch everyone alone or get a lot of cleanup kills. I made a new account to play with some friends that are new to the game, and I was tearing it up with Maeve. Unfortunately, that's the only place you can though. In any higher skilled game against more coordinated teams, Maeve gets picked apart. This update is also giving her an indirect nerf as well. They are finally adding voice chat into the live client, and I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. This is something that is really good for the game, but it hurts Maeve because it allows people to be more coordinated, call her out, and gun her down together. That has always been her biggest weakness, even before her huge nerf. It's the reason you never really saw her in competitive play. So Maeve is probably going to get even weaker with this update, so it really is about the time to start giving her some major boosts. Makoa is getting the nerf Barrack's barricade got, but only to his legendary where he places down the bubble. Ruckus is getting his price reduced. They're taking 1,000 gold and 50 crystals off his total price. That's not really balanced, but I thought I'd let you know. Cirrus is getting a few bug fixes. Glad they aren't doing something dumb like nerfing her healing because people complain. That would have sucked, especially with the ability that's coming that I'm gonna go over later. Cirrus will not be able to apply stacks to EV in Ice Block, and her ult will bounce off players instead of going through them. That's it for character balance. Competitive is getting some adjustments too. They are messing with the rating system so you won't get these massive swings. You know how you can slowly climb up with a few wins, then you lose once and it knocks you back down a couple hundred rating? Well, that's what they're fixing. Between this and voice chat, I might actually play competitive for the first time. They are probably going to reset the ranks and stuff when the game launches though, so maybe I won't. At least it feels enticing for the first time. Now let's go over the new map, Bright Marsh. Not a test map, although Arid V2 is coming in the test rotation, but this map is a new full map and it is absolutely beautiful. Probably the most visually stunning map we have in the game. It also has lore. It's Pip's hometown. Pip's race is a very quiet, keep to themselves kind of society. They're alchemists as well. They harvest things from the area to make medicine and potions. Pip, however, was kind of an oddball. As you know, he's a pretty exciting, energetic character, so he was the first of his kind to want to leave the area and go off to do something exciting. This is the first map that really has a direct tie-in with a character, well, one that's confirmed at least. Alright, I'll stop keeping you all waiting. Let's talk about the new character, Willow. Insert title here. They didn't tell us the title. When Drybear isn't on one of the patch previews, things get left out. Feels bad, but we'll know soon enough. This character is a damage character. A new AoE one too, which is really nice because the game is pretty much loaded with all direct damage dealers. So Willow here is a plant fairy. They don't have very long lifespans, so Willow is only like 2 to 3 years old, but that is considered to be a full adult for her race. Willow is a very mischievous character, but far from evil. Her primary is her little flower wand here. It fires a projectile that deals 500 damage in a pretty big AoE. The projectile doesn't have any damage fall off itself, so you can cross map people with it, but it does have fall off on the AoE when it explodes. The right click is called Dead Zone. It is a projectile that puts up a spore field. This field is a 100% anti-heal. You cannot be healed in this field. If you leave the field, the anti-heal will linger on you for 2 more seconds. Her Q is probably the best thing about her, at least it looks like it is. You throw out like this little spore, seedling, grenade thing that explodes, and when it does, it leaves a cluster of smaller seedlings that also explode. If you get caught in this thing's full blast, you'll probably die, especially if they have the legendary for it, so be careful with it. Her F makes her fly forward and upward, so it's a quick burst of movement. As for her ultimate, it makes her fly with CC immunity. When I say fly, I don't mean like Drogos either. I mean it is completely free flight. You're flying around wherever you feel. Her legendaries, in my opinion, all seem really good, which is kind of rare. Most characters only have one that's way better than the others, and you could tell that pretty much at a glance. First off, we got Blast Flower. This makes it so targets hit by your primary take 50 additional damage from you, stacking up to 5 times. This one to me seems like it'd be good against targets that keep getting healed up by like Cirrus or something. If they keep getting healed and you keep hitting them, you'll eventually have the damage stacks to burst them down super quickly, punishing those hard to kill combos. Next is Scorched Earth. This makes Dead Zone damage barriers for 50% of their max health over 1 second. Man, you really don't want to be caught in the Dead Zone. If this works on Barrack's Dome, then that would be insane. That's 10,000 HP off the barrier. Lastly, we have Scorn. It buffs up the damage of each of the seedlings by 350. So if you get hit with them all, you're probably going to die, like I said. So again, be really careful with this. Oh, I don't want to forget, take a listen to Willow's voice. I think it's the cutest thing. So Willow is looking really awesome, a good set of abilities, good legendaries, and another cool design. High res makes the best characters in my opinion. People, like always, think that Willow is going to end up being OP. I doubt it really. I definitely see her as one of those characters that can be really annoying, that everyone ends up complaining about because they're annoying, but I don't see her being OP at all. Time will tell though. I'm going to try her on the PTS tonight, so expect some kind of video tomorrow. Speaking of the PTS, it'll probably be up tonight, that's what they said, and you'll be given a ton of golden crystals on the PTS so you can buy the new stuff and try them out for free for the weekend. This is something I've always wanted them to do. Obviously, it will not transfer to your main account. There are a few other things I want to throw into this video as well. Character-specific key bindings are coming. They have to wipe your current key bindings to put this out though, so you have to redo them, but it's well worth it. The PvE playlist is being taken down for a bit. They're going to take what they learned from it and come back with more elaborate and all-around better PvE modes and or events. There will be a Latin server region coming. The NA server has a lot of people who speak Spanish on it, so it can make for really awkward communication issues where people don't understand each other. People have been asking for a Latin server for a while, so they're finally delivering. This way everyone can play with people who speak their language. Oh man, that was a lot, but we're finally through it all. What do you guys think of this update? Let me know. There's a lot to give your opinions on. And that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it. And I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.